So, the Earth video. #1 on trending. People are talking about it. It's a thing. What are my thoughts on it? Does anybody care? Maybe not, but I think I have some interesting things to say about it, so I'm gonna talk about it. Greetings and welcome to my YouTube channel. Please like, subscribe, and enjoy. Yeah, YouTube told me my intro music was copyrighted, so this is what you get now. First off, hello, my name is Sydney. Nice to meet you if I haven't met you before. Welcome to my channel, and Fred, love, cool, you're all caught up. I have some notes here. I've done extensive research, well, not research necessarily, but I've thought about this. I have put thought into this review. I don't want to be spouting foolishness here. So let's just chat, shall we? I just want to say right off the bat, I was hopeful. It was a strong start. They had some good cinematography. It was like some cool shots. They started off with like the fires and record high temperatures, stuff like that, you know, makes sense, eye-catching, very related to the topic at hand. It immediately caught your attention and you were watching. However, I started to lose hope once it continued. I get that they knocked over the trash and littering bad, makes sense, but I started to lose hope when they started, you know, it got a bit unnecessarily vulgar, I guess. I mean, for lack of a better word. I didn't see any reason for it to have done that. It didn't do anything for the video or the story or help the message in any way. Although I gotta say, I did like how the kid found the book in the trash. That was cool. And then he opened it and then it started the whole thing. I thought that was interesting and very like well done. So right off the bat, we have good cinematography, good animation. It had so much potential from the beginning, guys. Like it really could have done something. They had all of these, you know, resources, and they could have really made this good. I guess let's keep going before I start ranting or anything. Okay, then it's, you know, I was still hopeful at this point that I was like, oh, you know what, it's just the intro, maybe it'll get better. So right off the bat though, when it started, we love the earth, I was just like, you know, I started to lose hope. I was like, okay, it kind of sounds like a kind of Garbage Kids song, but you know, it's just one line. Let's continue, see how it goes. Maybe it gets better. Boy, was I in for a treat. So right off the bat, it starts with the Beebster, you know, the Beebs, which was smart to bring him back because is he retired now? Is he retired? I'm not sure, but he hasn't made music in a while, right? So that was smart because you have a lot of, like, a huge fan base there that you could bring and who are going to be excited to watch this video because it has somebody who hasn't sang in a while and a lot of people love. Smart. But the line itself didn't really do it for me. You know, call me crazy, but I'd rather the video and the song actually be about the earth and pollution and, you know, the problems plaguing our planet rather than a baboon's anus. Because, I mean, maybe it's just me, but knowing that a baboon's anus is huge doesn't make me care about the planet any more than if I was out here thinking that baboons' anuses were small. Maybe that's just me. But then we get into the video and it's just kind of listing a bunch of animals and it wasn't really any substance about the animals. It was just kind of like, oh, I'm a zebra, no one really knows what I do, but I'm here and I'm cool, so, you know, I mean, okay, could have been something else, but all right, you know, let's continue. And then the next part, it shows Ariana Grande getting eaten by Halsey. Halsey. I always am confused when I say her name because I hope I'm not saying it wrong. Because I really do like Halsey, but her name's a little, I'm not sure. I know I've heard it, but it trips me up every time. My apologies. Which right off the bat, you see there that, how many times have I said right off the bat? But right then and there, you see that, you know, there's some blood, animated blood, but blood, rib cage, whatever. So they don't have a problem portraying any sort of like graphic imagery. It's not that graphic, it's literally animated, so it's not that big of a deal. But I guess trust me, that's important. That's not just me being, oh my gosh, it's graphic. Like, I don't care, truly. but it's just that you notice that they don't have a problem doing that, or, you know, having it be a little bit more crude or anything, because like from the beginning we saw that. My problem, I think, comes in more where you see as the video goes on, it's just listing animals and not really anything about them. It doesn't really have anything to do with the planet or Earth, which was a little disappointing, especially because, you know, you see lions and rhinos. Rhinos are so endangered. Rhinos are on the verge of being extinct because they're hunted for their horns and stuff like that, where I feel like they could have incorporated that into the video rather than just saying that they're horny, which unfortunately was one of the better lines because it was a pun, and honestly I'm a sucker for a pun. But it just, I feel like they could have used that and showed like how these animals are hunted and that is a problem rather than just what they did. I'm just saying that, like, me personally, I'd have probably taken a different approach. But then again, I'm not a big name producer, artist, whatever, so. And look, I love Brendan Urie, but that pig line just felt like such a waste. First of all, he's basically just talking, and nothing against his regular voice, but that man has so much vocal range, like, it's truly incredible, and it just felt really wasted on that line because it wasn't a line that had any sort of real substance or meaning to it. But it also didn't even like sound that great. Like, Brendan Urie can do so much better, and I feel like they kind of squandered that opportunity there, but you know, that maybe that's just a personal thing, so let's keep going. I guess one of my main problems with it is that I just don't really know what the audience demographic is that they're trying to reach here, because it's a little bit too inappropriate for younger kids. Because if you've watched the video, which hopefully you have before you've seen this, because I don't really know why you'd be watching this if you haven't seen it, I will link the video below, because as much as I kind of, you know, as many problems as I may have with this video, I do really like the meaning and the message behind it, and I know that the views are going towards a good cause. So I have no problem linking that below, and you should definitely watch it. I myself watched the video 3 or 4 full times, and then a few like little clips like preparing for this video. But I guess I just don't get it, because it has the feel of something that would be for a younger audience because of the, you know, the way the animation style is and the music behind it. It sounds like a kid's song, to be completely honest with you. But the lyrics, like the words, they're more inappropriate, dirtier. They got a lot of like, you know, it's not kid-friendly necessarily. But then I don't see them reaching for the older folks either, because if you think about it, if you have like stiffer older folks who, I mean, like, no offense, I'm sure there's some really cool old people out there, but like the people in power who we'd be hopefully trying to reach with a video like this probably are going to immediately dismiss a video like this because of its crude nature. And like, I guess I'm just confused as to who they're trying to reach here, because the only people that would probably be reached by this type of video would be in the like a teen to younger adult demographic, which probably would already be listening to this because they have YouTube trending page, whatever. All of their favorite art, well, not all of, but many of people's favorite artists and big name artists are on this track. So you already have a bunch of people brought in who are already be watching the video. So I just don't see what they're trying to reach, because me personally, right, I don't see people wanting to, like, that audience who you already probably have, wanting to share this with like their parents or their grandparents or their younger siblings, stuff like that, because it's a little, you know, like, personally, would I show this video to my parents? Probably not. Would I show it to my little brother? Probably not. I mean, my little brother watches my videos, so he's probably gonna see it now if he hasn't already, but it's not a video that you can share very easily because of its inappropriate nature. It could have been so good, it had so much potential, but they kind of goofed it, to be honest with you. Like, they kind of ruined it with how dirty it was. I'm just kind of mad that they had all these artists, all these writers, producers, directors, all these things, and they just kind of wasted it. I feel like we've been cheated on something here, because it really could have been so much better, especially when you think about, like, okay, they want to make profit off of this so that it can go towards a good cause. Wonderful concept in theory, but when you think about it, I've listened to this song 3 times now. I don't really want to listen to it again. They could have made it a bop. They could have made it something that sounds good, and you know they have the capability to do that because they have all of these artists and producers who are good, like Benny Blanco. He's a producer on this. He's made bops, like East Side, for example, is one of the biggest songs this past year, and like in the past time or whatever. That's a huge song. It got a lot of radio play, a lot of streams, a lot of views. I just feel like they could have done something more like that that would have increased the amount of times people would want to listen to the song and then have a bigger impact by default. But that's not to say that there aren't good things about this. One, I do really love the concept and the meaning behind it, like the, you know, the message of we need to save the planet because it's going real downhill. We're not doing too great. I just wish the delivery was a little better because, for example, the animation, incredible. Like, you know, that took forever and was a lot of hard work. It was definitely very, very well done. Like the video quality, the little scenes at the beginning, great. Oh, excuse me. The video could have been so much better, and I guess that's why I'm frustrated, because I wouldn't be making this video if it was just some dumb video with some dumb message, like just completely, you know, I'd probably just disregard it and move on with my life. But I guess I just think it could have been so much better, and that's why I'm frustrated. They had all these resources that they could have used and made worthwhile, but it just feels like they wasted it. And I thought the point was supposed to be, don't waste things, you know, save the environment, recycle, but we're wasting a lot of resources here, aren't we? But there was, like, I remember this one line in particular that me and my friend both thought were really good, because I was talking to my friend about this and we have pretty similar views on the video. Wow, bless you. And this line here, all these shootings, pollution, we under attack, can we just chill, respect what we built? That was good. I would just wish the song as a whole focused more on stuff like that and on pollution and the issues plaguing our societies as it stands, rather than just listing animals and things about animals that aren't really all that important. But then, because literally right after that line, they kind of waste it, you know? They go right back into the, like, more inappropriate side of things, the more, like, dirty kind of humorous thing. And the thing is, too, it's not even, like, a funny comedy video. It's just, like, I don't really know. I mean, let me know if you laughed at this. Personally, I didn't. It's not really my style of humor. Like, I didn't, you know, laugh out loud when I was watching it. I didn't even do that thing where you just, like, exhale a little harder out of your nose, you know, like, none. And I get the concept of, like, love, like, let's love each other. But I feel like they could have taken a different approach to it rather than, you know, go in that route, whatever. And then the other lines that I thought were good, and I just wish were more of that sort of direction, was like, let's come together and live. I know we're not all the same, but we're living on the same earth. That's a great message. The music video as a whole has a great message. I just really was disappointed on the delivery. Actually, the thing I did think was kind of funny was some people don't even think global warming exists, and the thing with the yeah, everybody who's watching this has been to Earth. That was a little, and you know, that was a little funny, comedic. I thought that was good. I just wish it was a little bit more of that and, like, better music so that I could kind of, you know, enjoy it a bit more. But, like, I just think the profanity was unnecessary because, like, I'm gonna say something. I personally don't have a problem with profanity in and of itself. I don't care. But for a video like this, the concept as a whole, you want to make it more shareable. So I just don't think that profanity was the right approach to this sort of thing. And then the thing about Leonardo DiCaprio, just go check out whatever he's doing, because that makes sense. So I did go and check out Leo's tweets, and he really does seem to know what he's talking about. He's all about the environment and save the earth, please, kind of thing. So good on that one. I actually went through the description and counted. They had 5 writers, 2 big name producers, and 30 big, huge artists. Like, bigger than the baboons anus. Okay, sorry. And that's not even it. They had so many other names listed. There were so many resources spent, like, used on this project. And I just think they could have done better with it, you know? Like, it just feels like a waste. And I know I've said that a lot, but that's essentially the takeaway of this video. Because at the end of the day, while the message was good, a lot of the lyrics were trash. But I mean, maybe that's the point, you know? Maybe it's a metaphor because this song is filled with trash lyrics and the earth is filled with trash. I don't know. But yeah, they really could have done something with this and made a real impact, but it just felt wasted. Not even trying to like, and I mean, to be completely honest with you, I'm sure I could write better lyrics than this, and I am not a professional writer in any way, shape, or form. And like, honestly, if this video gets to, alright, let me think, I got like 20 something likes on a video before. 50? If I get 50 likes, you know what? Let's shoot a little higher. Let's set our sights high. If I get 75 likes on this video, I will try to write better lyrics to like this type of concept. So let me know if that's something you'd want to see. I'd be curious to like try to do it. So, you know, like this video, share it with your friends, do whatever you want to do, I guess. If you thought the same things I did, or even if you completely disagree with me, please let me know in the comments. I could be completely wrong. Maybe I just have the wrong idea of this. I don't really think I do. I did go through the comments before I made this video, just like looking to see like, okay, what are people thinking about this? I saw a lot of people who were there for Justin Bieber, so proves my first point or something. But I saw at least one person. I saw one person say, honestly, the lyrics are trash, but the message. Honestly, the lyrics are trash, but the message is good. So I felt validated enough to make a video about it. But yeah, basically, that's all I have to say. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, because that does something good for the world as a whole. Save the planet by liking my video. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye!